Hello, my name is Will, and welcome back to the 1.85 supersonic dev server. Now, we have right in front of us the British top-tier jet being added in 1.85, the Gloucester Javelin Mark 9. Now, I'm just spending all of my golden eagles to unlock and spade this thing so that I can test it for you guys. Won't be able to test the other supersonic jets because I have run out of golden eagles, and I am not like a Gaijin, partnership content producer or whatever the hell it is. Don't know. I'd love to be, but they probably won't have me because I don't really mean much. But we are going to test this thing out because last time I tried it on the dev server, I was rather disappointed with the performance of this thing, so I just want to make sure that everything's in order now, everything's fixed. With a 9.0 BR, I'm expecting much better things from this plane. A removal of quite a lot of the bugs, and hold on, we'll set some keys for this in a second. So, fire air-to-air missile, I'm going to set to that, I guess. And weapon lock we'll set to that. And flares we'll set to that. Why not? Continue anyway. So this is powering up my missiles. That is my flares button. I don't think the Javelin has flares, but there we go, there's the options. There is a MiG-15 over there, and into the air she goes. So, previously this aircraft suffered from a little bug that meant it was getting, basically whenever I pulled any maneuver, the engine was cutting out and saying fuel starvation, which hasn't happened so far, which is always a good sign. Acceleration is monstrous on this thing, which I'd expect with so much power being pushed out of these two engines. Hopefully we can get this thing up to about 900 in a very short space of time. And hopefully once we're at 900, the maneuverability isn't as bad as it was on the previous server. So I'm also going to be able to test out for the first time these air-to-air missiles. That is an amazingly beautiful sound effect. Oh wow. That is gorgeous. You can't lock onto ground vehicles, okay. Oh no, you fucking can. Okay, some real big compression there. Seems that this thing likes to lock up really hard at high speeds. Not sure how I like that, considering that this plane isn't actually that fast. So if we don't have maneuverability on our side as well, the only thing we have going for us are these air-to-air missiles, and I'm not sure if that's anywhere near a good meta. Look at that a little bit more. Test out the maneuverabilities at some lower speeds. Here we go. 330, still a very disappointing maneuverability, even with combat flaps out. But obviously that's not combat speed for a jet. So we're going to get up to about 500, then we're going to do a turn. Not bad. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, that's adequate, but I'm not going fast enough to do anything, you know? So we're going to try it at about 700. Just to make sure that we still have that fair amount of maneuverability there. And here we go, 650, climbing in the speeds. Probably shouldn't have brought any missiles for this test, but you know what, it doesn't really matter. And still no real lockup, and a fair old amount of maneuverability. Yep, that's pretty good. That's good. We're maintaining a fairly level speed at 700. That's perfectly acceptable, yep. And now if we keep accelerating up to, like, about 900 maybe, I want to see if we compress like we did down there. Because in theory, with this kind of wing arrangement, shouldn't compress, right? Yeah. Have I just got this horrendously wrong? Oh, some real rough compression. I feel like I'm turning just so much slower than I was before. This is just really heavy now. Surely this shouldn't compress, though, because the wings, like, aren't creating that vacuum over the elevator, which is what causes compression, right? Unless I'm just completely wrong with that. And in a straight line, going 1,000. I mean, this thing's fast, don't get me wrong. It's certainly fast. And it rockets up to that top speed. But I don't know, you know, I don't think it can go supersonic yet. See, wing rips at like 1,050, which is just not great, you know? This is very much going to be played like the Hunter, I think. You're going to have to do the exact same kind of play style with the very boom and zoom nature of it. We're going to have to see how it turns out on the actual live server, but definitely an improvement over last time. Definitely not calling for a Javelin is shit video like I was pretty much ready to do on the last dev server. They've definitely fixed the bugs that I had, and it seems they've improved the maneuverability somewhat since the last dev server, and it looks fairly neat. So, there we go. There's the Javelin. It's nothing to write home about, but hopefully the fixes they've done, the changes they've done, are going to make this thing a reasonably competitive 9.0 vehicle. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye!